really important. We're not just electing Jen Deck as an MPP. What we're doing is we're electing Jen Deck as MPP in a new Democratic government in Queen's Park. Imagine Jen in Queen's Park in a new Democratic government. A government that's focused on you, your families, on workers, on getting people the help they need, instead of a conservative government which has been focused on pretty blatantly, and not trying to hide it, helping their wealthy friends. Like Doug Ford has been doing that from the first year he was in government, continues to do it, and it's pretty unabashed about it. Just doing it openly and hooking up his wealthy friends. There's a highway that's being proposed, which directly goes through his wealthy developer friends and benefits no one. And it's clear he's not in it for you or your families or making life better for folks. And he's done that again and again. But we have, absolutely, I wanted at least one shame, so that was shame. It wouldn't be a new Democratic gathering unless we got some of that. But really the hope here is we actually can fix this. We can actually get a government that's going to work on your needs, solving the major problems like here in Peterborough, housing affordability. Like there is no way for people to find housing. There are so many kids, so many young people, young professionals, just young families. They want to stay in the community they grew up in. They want to be able to be close to their friends and their family, and there's nothing to build. It's really upsetting. And you all notice that as a problem here in Peterborough? Is that something? The thing is, it doesn't have to be that way. We can fix these things. You know, we've been told by liberals and conservatives that this is just the way it is, just the way the markets are. It's the way things are because they failed to fix the problem. We had 16 years of liberals who didn't make things better. We had 4 years of conservatives who absolutely didn't make things better. We see things getting worse and worse. But we have a chance to turn that around. That's why I'm really excited. Like I get chills when I think about this. We actually have a chance to do something really special. And for me, it's a bit personal. I was in Queen's Park. Andrea was my boss. I still call her that sometimes. She's like, no, you're the better leader. Don't say that. But Andrea Horvath was, I was deputy leader under her, and I know that she cares so much about people. I was really close relationship. We worked together on so many important things. So I know the opportunity we have is incredible. I have one other thing that I really want to highlight. In Ottawa, we were able to use our power to get some things done for people. I see a sign here, which is pretty awesome. Yes. We were able to use our power in the tradition of Tommy Douglas, who got major things done, the Medicare that we're so proud of in a minority government, Jack Layton, who did some significant steps forward on affordable housing in a minority government. We were able to use our power to bring in dental care, pharmacare, more steps on affordable housing, and we're really proud of that. What we're going to do and what's happening is we're going to make sure that everyone in our country who doesn't already have coverage will get coverage. And starting with kids under 12, if you've got any kids in your family under 12, their dental care will be entirely free by the end of this year. It's guaranteed. The money is already committed. We're going to make that happen. And I bring this up because we were 25. We are 25 MPs in Ottawa. There's 25 of us. Out of, anyone know how many? 338. Good job. You did well in your civics class. 338 MPs. We're just 25. We're the fourth party. The official opposition conservatives have done literally nothing that I can point to. And I've been there in Parliament to help people out in what has been probably one of the toughest times for folks in the pandemic, at least in my generation, and probably for many other folks as well. They've just been absent. And they're their official opposition with over 100 MPs. The other parties haven't really been pushing for anything meaningful. We got this done. We did it with 25, and we made a big difference in people. Some call it the biggest expansion of our healthcare system in a generation. It's pretty huge. But we're still operating in a liberal government. It's still a liberal government. They're the ones, the Prime Minister's still liberal. So we got what we could do done for people in this minority setting. But imagine if we didn't just have 25 MPs, if we had a government in Queen's Park, Andrea Horvath as Premier, Jen Deck as an MPP in that government. The hairs of your skin go up. up, like when you get excited. This is exciting. We got that done with 25 MPs. If we form a new Democrat government, the things that we can do. We have an incredible provincial dental care plan, and Andrew's already said she'll be the first in line to work with us with the federal plan, which is incredibly exciting. The mental health plan, one of the boldest moves forward on mental health that any province or territory, probably in North America, in terms of what's been proposed. It's a mental health plan to cover everyone's mental health care entirely. Very cool. Amazing. That's a plan that we've not seen anywhere else, and we know given the stresses of a pandemic, of the cost of living going up, of a war, which makes us all feel a little less safe, all those pressures, all those stresses have made mental health an even bigger concern for so many people. So to have that mental care plan is incredible. The plan to get rid of profit in long-term care homes, which has been one of the most horrific parts of this pandemic. I see lots of folks nodding along. It's been horrific to see. I visited some of these places and spoken with seniors and caregivers, and they were just horrified at the neglect that our seniors have experienced and how it's so much worse, not surprisingly, in places that are for-profit. Because in those places, they put the profits instead of the needs of people. Exactly. So we can fix that. You know, there's so many exciting things. So I want you to feel the excitement of this moment. Like, this is huge what we can do. We're going to be able to do something really special. In the same way those cuts and the bad decisions made by previous governments have hurt us for a generation, the things that we're going to do in this government, in the new Democratic government, the things that we're going to do now are going to leave a legacy of positive change for a whole new generation. So it's incredibly exciting. And I want you to feel that excitement. I wanted to come here to give some love to Jen and to the entire team. I want to put too much pressure on your shoulders, but we only need to win 10 new seats. If we win 10 new seats on top of the 40 that we already have, 40 plus that we already have, we form government. I want to leave you with one other story. It's a little bit of a feel-good, cute story. You know, we need some positive stuff to deal with some of the negative things that we sometimes experience. And so the name of this agreement, I'm going to tie this back into Ontario, so hold on, watch me do some magic here. The name of that agreement that we were able to get, where we use our power, just in case people don't know, it's not a coalition. We're still able to oppose the government. We can demand more. It's just a baseline, a foundation for us to build on. But we're still going to oppose things we disagree with. We're still going to call out Trudeau, call out the Liberals when they don't do things that we agree with and things that are going to hurt people. But the name of the agreement, people refer to it as officially the Confidence and Supply Agreement, CASA. But we have a different name for it. I don't know if folks know this separate name, but I'm going to tell you the story about it. So right when we got elected in 2021, we thought, it's another minority government, let's get something done for people. Let's use our power and get something done. We tried, I came forward and said, listen, we're in this government, it's minority, people chose it, so we've got to work together. These are the things we want to get done. I mentioned dental care, farming care, and some other really important things. And initially there was some openness, and then it kind of fizzled off. We said, okay, maybe not. We'll just fight it out every step of the way. And then we had a beautiful gift. My wife and I got the gift of, well, what she says is my birthday gift for life. My birthday is January 2nd, and our baby girl was born on January 3rd, so a day later. So now I don't get any birthday presents, but she is absolutely worth a lifetime of gifts. So she's amazing. And a couple days after she was born, I got a call from the Prime Minister to wish me congratulations, which I thought, classy move. Still going to critique him when he's not doing the right things. Still going to call him out in question period, but I acknowledge that was quite nice of him to do. When I got the call, we started chatting, and in that chat, I revisited the topic of let's do something in a way to help people out. We're willing to work together. If you can get some of these major things done, we'll make that happen. And so the conversation actually went there. And so I can't wait to tell my daughter when she's older that she's the reason, in a lot of ways, that we got dental care. A little extra special part of the story is that we named our daughter Anhat. Like uncommon, Hud, like, I don't know if there's another word for Hud, but Anhat. And it means limitless. And we wanted our daughter to have a name like Limitless because we know that there's still so many barriers that women face, especially young women. And I wanted her to know every time she heard her name or anytime she said her name, that she's saying that she's limitless as a way to kind of encourage her, make her feel like, she can do what she wants and she can push past this barrier. So we wanted her to have that name, and we call the agreement after her name, we call it the Unhad Accord. And the way we're saying it's the Limitless Accord, because it's a little step forward towards a limitless future for our kids and for ourselves and our families, a future where you don't have to worry about the cost of your medication, or whether you can afford to get your teeth looked after, or whether you can find a home to call your own. It's a little step forward towards building that limitless future in our country. And if we elect Jen Deck and Andrew Horvath and New Democrats across this province, we can actually realize a more limitless future here in Ontario. And that's what gets me really excited and why I'm so happy to see you all. I want you all to get out and knock doors. Thank you. Round of applause for all of you as well. Are we down for some group pictures?
Yeah.
We're going to do a group picture, and I'm going to ask my friend here, he's going to do a little video. We're going to do a couple of cheers, if you're okay with it. We'll do 1, 2, 3, Jen Deck. And 1, 2, 3, NDP. Okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, you're already situated very nicely there. Jen and I will just go in the middle here. And we'll look this way. Does that make sense? Yeah. We'll get our photographer on this end.
Yeah, we want all the people behind.
Yeah, we want all the people behind. So if you're an official photographer,
Make sure we get a big, before they get one of those bullshit signs in the background.
yeah, we're gonna get those signs. Oh yeah, we're walking out.
You missed them.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
That's the one.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna put my mask back on.
So what are we doing first?
We're gonna do Jen Deck first. Ready for that? Good? Okay. Hold on.
Is the next guy one up here?
Yeah.
Global?
Global.
Yes, global, sorry.
Not checks.
We're
Not checks anymore.
Checks.
Go for it.
Kids
Go
fellow.
for it.
Come on.
Go for it.
Okay, ready everybody? We're going 1, 2, 3, Jen Deck.
Jen Deck!
You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Jen Deck!
Wow, so good. Okay, now we do NDP. Ready? Okay, videos. Everybody ready? I want this on video as well. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
NDP!
Come by and say hi to more folks.